As the Star Wars universe is taking over yet again, we're getting more and more projects and insight into the universe, and with the announcement about the third season of Mandalorian confirmed, we are here today to take a first look into things and tell you everything we know so far and where might Mando's journey take him next.
Freeze! No! Drop your weapons!
Recap. The second season's finale of the series ends with an unexpected post-credit scene in which Boba Fett and Fennec Shan return to Tatooine, heading to the palace of Jabba the Hutt, whose throne has been occupied by his former Major Domo Bib Fortuna, with the two killing him to take the throne for them, pointing to the fact that Boba is sick of being a bounty hunter, wanting to turn his attention to being a power player in the Outer Rim. Yes, we know it seems a little odd, but there is no other explanation for his actions. We'll get more on this lore in the upcoming series called The Book of Boba Fett, releasing before the third season of Mandalorian, a miniseries which, according to our thinking, will also have some details that will be meaningful for the third season of The Mandalorian. All we know for the third season is that the filming process of it has begun and that the series itself is one step closer to arriving at Disney+. So without further ado, let's jump right in and see where the series stands right now, as we'll share all of the details and things we managed to find out about the series regarding when the series might release, and when might the first official trailer land, but also from the cast side of things, who will be returning and our educated guess on what the third season's plot might be.
IG unit, stand down!
Release date. The good news we got recently about the series is that it's in the filming process already, as confirmed by Greef Karga actor Carl Weathers, which means that we can probably expect the series to arrive sometime in late 2022, that is, if the show follows the usual release, following the same pattern as the previous two seasons of the show. This was also backed up by a report from The Hollywood Reporter that the third season will also shine some light towards Obi-Wan Kenobi and Andor and their arrival on Disney Plus for the first time sometime in 2022. During Disney's Investor Day stream last December, Kathleen Kennedy announced that the next chapter in the Mandalorian story would be Christmas 2021. However, creator and producer Jon Favreau has since confirmed that the Book of Boba Fett, a separate entity, will be taking that date of release, as it was shown in the post-credit scene in the second season of The Mandalorian. Oh, and there's a trailer, which seems to be fan-made, as there are still no signs of an actual trailer being released so far. This trailer doesn't reveal that much, but there might be some interesting details about it nevertheless. So why not check it out, as there are some footages taken from what we expect to be the final trailer for the season. So you should go and check it out.
Such a large bounty for such a small package.
What are your plans for it?
Cast. At his early stage, we can't know for sure as to who will be in the cast group, but we can expect Pedro Pascal to return as Din Djarin, that is for sure. However, the presence of Grogu is still uncertain thanks to him being whisked off by Luke Skywalker, who appeared in the finale of the second season. We should also mention that Pedro Pascal's involvement in the upcoming HBO series The Last of Us, which takes precedence over the Mandalorian series, is probably one of the reasons we'll be getting the series a little bit later than expected. Despite the finish of the production of that series, considered to be sometime in June 2022, it doesn't mean that the series will get delayed very much, as Pedro can provide his voice for the character, seeing how most of the time he's under the mask. Moff Gideon actor Giancarlo Esposito also said that Pedro is not the one to wait, as he can work on the two projects at the same time given the circumstances of his character in the Star Wars universe.
This armor belonged to my father.
Don't you mean your donor?
Careful, princess.
Esposito also confirmed that he's bound to have more screen time when his character Gideon is concerned. Another actor who's been speculated of joining the cast of the series is the star of When the Streetlights Go On, Sophie Thatcher, though it's unknown who she'll play. She may also appear in the upcoming The Book of Boba Fett. Her role in the universe is still unclear. Carl Weathers will be back as Greef Karga, who will also be directing again, as he confirmed at Steel City Con. With Season 2's ending, we can expect Katie Sackhoff as Bo-Katan to return, especially with how the Darksaber is now in Din Djarin's hands. Another character who could be back for the third season is Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka, though she has her spin-off series in the works, so we're still not sure. Meanwhile, Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Varnado, has been confirmed to return as Cosca Reeves. The actor, or in this case the actress who we'll be not seeing, is Gina Carano's Cara Dune, after Lucasfilm has cut all ties with Carano following her social media activity. And last but not the least, the last actor we want to talk about is Bill Burr, who portrayed the role of Miggs Mayfield, says that he had a blast taking part in the series, but he's still not sure if he'll be returning, with whom we're closing out this topic from the cast side of things.
I'm here for the armor. I don't want your armor. I want my armor.
Plot. From what we've managed to dig up about the plot side of things for the third season is that we're in for a treat as many new adventures are coming up. Nothing specific has been said, as all the details about the plot are kept in secret, but we think the Force will be strong with this one. Let's just leave it at that. If we're to ignore the Book of Boba Fett for a moment, the third season could deal with a whole host of narrative threads just waiting to be tied up. One of them would be the quarrel between Mando and Bo-Katan and the claim for the Darksaber, a thread we think will be on top of the list after Din inadvertently claimed the Mandalore weapon as his own by defeating Moff Gideon in combat, which means that now Bo-Katan would need to reclaim the weapon from Mando, engaging the two into combat. Another major plot point revolves around Luke Skywalker training Grogu, a crossover we never knew we needed. And unless there's a major time jump between Season 2 and Season 3, we can expect the upcoming season to deal with the Jedi Master refining the child's Force abilities.
See, this is me, Boba Fett. This is my father, Jango Fett.
From what we've seen so far in the series, Grogu's powers will likely be a major part of the entire series, as it has been said that Gideon will continue to hunt Grogu for particular reasons, which many don't know. The actor also indicated that his character will still be a formidable foe, and while Gideon is no longer at large, he seemingly has one last plan left to play.
To the Empire.
Throughout the season, he has been fed information from an unknown source, and it's something he explicitly brings up during the finale of the second season, so we wouldn't be surprised if the upcoming third season explores this connection further. One might suggest that it is Thrawn, or maybe the Empire has another major player we don't know about.
Perhaps it could live many centuries.
What are your plans for it?
That is everything we know so far about the plot side of things. However, knowing that the Book of Boba Fett will be something on the lines of Mandalorian Season 2.5, we're bound to have more details about the upcoming season of the series when it drops. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below what are your thoughts on the series so far, and if you could change something for the third season, what could that be? And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
What kind of Malian teeth be?